What's up, Floofin? We got Silver Days and we got Floofin. Let's go. Dude, it's so hot here. Very hot here. Oh my god, is that John Asensio? Yo, welcome to the live stream, man. I haven't seen you in a very long time. Thank you so much for the membership, man. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enduring this bear market and you are accumulating money instead of going down. Instead of going down with BTC. Welcome. We'll wait to get a couple more people. We got 6 people in so far. Yes, I'm doing good. Yes, holding strong. What are you holding? Do you want me to look at what you're holding? We could take a look at your coins. We can take a look at your coins. Got 6 bogeys in here. That's not bad. Oh, wow. This is nice. Look at this. House in California. Obviously, you guys aren't gonna know where I live, but pretty close. It's only $569,000. This is so brutal, man. Oh my god, that's crazy. 500. My mortgage would be 4,000. Hold on, let me actually see how much my mortgage would be. It would be, if I use VA loan, which has no PMI and no down payment. So let me actually just put down 0 for that, or like let me just put down $1,000. Yo, if I use the VA loan, my mortgage on a $569,000 house would be $4,700. That's so crazy, man. Like, the problem is that even if I made a ridiculous amount of money, it's like, dude, do I, like, that's so much money that's just going to interest. It's actually sickening. That's one of my goals in life, is to like buy a house and just like pay it off within the first like 5 to 10 years. It's just work really hard and do whatever I have to do, like work like crazy, and then like YouTube money, you know, something else. I don't know, but it's like you know, make enough money to pay off my house, and then it's like, okay, now I can breathe. Now I'm like, okay, now it's relaxing. Now I can just sit back and relax. But unfortunately I can't do that right now, especially with these crazy interest rates. 6.5%. You want me to pay you 6.5% on $500,000? You must be out of your mind, bro. Like, if the interest rates were, let's just say my interest rate was 2%, I would actually be able to afford a $569,000 house in California. Again, not really saying where I live, but yeah, I would actually be able to afford that. The difference is so crazy. It's like 4,700, and then it's 3,200, with no money down or anything. It's like, oh, $3,200 a month. Okay, that's that's not even double what I'm paying in rent right now. So it's very, very, very doable. Yes, can you look at BitLayer, please? They crashed significantly recently, and I bought in after the 50% crash. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. We got 12 bogeys in here. Housing market talk is definitely a bottom signal. Let's see. BitLayer, what the heck is this? BitLayer had a crash. Oh, it did have a crash. Why did it crash? Oh man. Did you buy in before or after? Hold on, what did you say? Yes, please. They crashed significantly recently, and I bought in 80%. Okay, so you bought in after. Okay, all right, you're good. All right, let's take a look at BitLayer. Obviously, it's kind of a gamble. You obviously know that because you're buying. Like, why? First of all, do you know why it had such a massive dip? Like, why did this coin go down so much? Second of all, it's not really on any big exchanges. Like, I guess technically it's on Kraken, but I wouldn't even call Kraken that big. Mostly I look for not Binance Alpha, but Binance and Coinbase and Robinhood, obviously. As far as TA goes, I mean, there is no TA. You could come back down to this previous low. However, right now, you do have resistance overhead. I mean, you might get some sort of dead cat bounce and still validate this downtrend. So for this coin, you do need to get back over this area of resistance for any sort of breakout. But again, you could still validate some sort of downtrend, making lower highs. So obviously, I don't know if you're gambling or if you're trading it short term. But if you're trading it short term, then you're looking at a possible reversal to 38 to 87%. And then obviously, if you're gonna hold it for risk it for the biscuit, you're looking at 10 cents at 207%. So transfer to some exchange. 40% of the coins got liquidated. Everyone is saying it's a scam, but the team is active. Yeah, isn't that what happened to Mantra OM? Do you guys remember this? This one. Do you guys remember this? Look at this. That's exactly what happened here. And the coin died. It went from $8. It went from $8 to 1 penny. So just be careful. Obviously, you know what you're doing. I don't know if you're trading it or if you're holding it long term, but just be careful with that. No financial advice, just my opinion. I mean, yeah, I hope it goes up. I hope once you break 10 cents, then yeah, I mean, you're going to undo this entire move. And if you bought especially right now, then you're reaping the rewards when it does go back up to prior to it basically getting liquidated, or prior to basically spawning in this giant red candle. So you're looking at around a 400% move, 460% move. Anyways, that's what I think. Not financial advice, just my opinion. You obviously have a target up here at price discovery, all-time highs at around 89 cents. So if the coin continues, then you're looking at that move. But we have a lot of resistance to break overhead before we can start saying that. Okay, thank you. You are very welcome. You are very welcome, man. Let's see if we have any rugs today. Let's see if anything's rugging today. Yeah, Siren's down 23%. I actually made a video on it because I thought I was going to get a lot more views on the video, but I think I got like around 100, which is crazy because this thing is so bullish. I guess nothing's bullish, especially with war. So let's see. Wow. Just a sea of red, man. Yo, Krista, welcome to the live stream. You said XLM. Ah, I used to have XLM back in the day. How's good old XLM doing? I used to have 200,000 coins, which would have been $32,000 right now. Yeah, XLM is actually holding this macro area support. So a while back we said that, hey, if XLM ends up breaking this area of support, which it did, you did manage to get a bounce, but you unfortunately put a lower high in and you're validating a downtrend. So once that breaks, again, that's why we put this area of of support on the macro time frame around 11 and 16 cents. So you did come back up here, down here, and retest this area, which did coincide with this downtrend. The chart doesn't need to be redrawn right now until we break below this downtrend or 11 cents. Right now, overhead, I mean, you have a lot of resistance, but I'd say a resistance at around 18 to 22 cents, meaning you can still come back up to 18 to 22 cents and get rejected and come back down. So, not financial advice, just my opinion. Fire in the hole. What's up, Fufin? Welcome to the live stream, man. I don't know how many people we're gonna get tonight, but we already have around 10 to 12 concurrent viewers. So where's Triple T at? Where is Triple T at? Dude, the views are so low. The views are so down. It's insane. It's crazy how low it's getting. This has to be a bottom signal. Yeah, we used to get 100,000 views in the last 28 days, and we're at 21,500. That is like slashing the channel revenue by a fifth. Sorry, 4/5. Yeah. Woo. Damn. But it's bearish. I mean, what do we expect, right? Nobody really wants to see it, especially with BTC literally at $124,000 in October, and now it's at 68,000. So many people are probably upset. Not only that, doesn't even count the people that never got alt season, that like were waiting for alt season the entire time. We never got it. How's Elon looking? Yeah, Elon's still going down. So, oh man. I was definitely not looking at this car. Anybody in Florida? Does anybody live in Florida? Does anybody live near Orlando? Like on the outskirts of Orlando? Anyone? XCN's doing pretty good. I guess XCN is green in this sea of red. Yeah, XCN's having a nice move. It's the only coin that's actually going up. It's up 15%. That's not bad. You might have another chance at a breakout once you get over 2074 to 1 cent. Flimpin says, nah, I'm up here in Canada. Oh, Canada, oh, Canada. Wow, man, if I move there, I'm gonna like get hit. I feel like the first year I move there, it's gonna like we're gonna have like such a big hurricane. That's so funny. North Carolina. Hey, that's not that far. Yeah, that's not that far from Florida. Yo, Maxi, welcome. Welcome, Maxi. Welcome to the chat. Pepe. Yeah, Pepe's still holding. So I don't need to change anything with the chart right now. It's still holding support at 31. And technically, you still have overhead resistance at 52. It is still in this downtrend. So you do need it to break this area of resistance and have some sort of follow through in order to invalidate this downtrend and start some sort of uptrend forming. But right now, you're still in this downtrend and you're still below critical resistance, which is 50.52. Not financial advice, just my opinion. 10 hours. Damn, that's a long road trip. 10-hour road trip. Wow. Area 51 full effect. I've been abducted. Oh man, Silver Days. Come back. We got to look at Zebic for you. How's Zebic doing? Yeah, Zebic is having that pullback that we talked about. You know, we were adamant about emphasizing that, hey, Zebic is overbought. It did technically tag resistance. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to come all the way back down, because theoretically you could still argue for an uptrend in another attempt at breaking this area of resistance. So that's just what we're doing. We're just waiting in this. We're just in the waiting room, waiting to invalidate this downtrend right now for Zebic. Take me to your leader. Take me to your leader. Guys, I am almost at 9,000 subscribers. So if you guys are watching the video or watching it on delay, or if you're just someone new that's watching this live stream, please subscribe to the channel and help me get to 9,000 subscribers. Because here, let me see. Because I am almost at 9,000. We're going up very, very, very slowly. We've only gotten like 40 subscribers in the last 30 days, which is crazy slow. So give me a second. It's very hot right over here where I am. And you know what? I should just turn this on. What am I doing? I literally hooked this up to the window so that I can turn it on. Like, hello. Hold on, guys. I'll open it later, okay? What's up, baby? What's up? Anyways, we got 17 bogeys in the chat. We got 18 bogeys in the chat. Okay, so we're starting to get more and more viewers. Let's go. Let's go. Road to 10K subs. Yes, 10 and then 20 and then 50 and then 100 and then 200 and then 500 and then maybe a million. Maybe a million. XCNMia. Yeah, Silver Days, we were actually looking at that. It's actually up 8%. It's up 8% on the day. So it's actually green in the sea of red. Yeah, you saw resistance overhead at 2074 to 1 cent. Did you look at Pepe? Yes, I did. We already looked at Pepe, but I can take a look again because it's, I mean, it's very slow right now. Yeah, so we said we don't need to change the chart. You're still in this downtrend. You still have overhead resistance at 5052, and you're still respecting this area of support at 31. If 31 breaks, expect a bigger capitulation, which at that point we'll take a look at the next macro area of support. And once you break 52, then you can argue for a trend reversal, invalidation of this downtrend, and some sort of continuation. So yo, Matty Ghost, welcome to the live stream, Matty Ghost. You said Dex shorting opportunity. Is that a coin? Or are you just asking for... Oh, you're asking for this? I would have said Tau, right? Tau is like hitting our area of resistance. I don't know if Dwayne Kelly's here, but Tau was hitting our area of resistance here, but it's still holding up. So you actually came down and you're retesting this area as support. So far so good for Tau. But it is kind of a risky move if you do short Tau. But I guess Dex, I don't know what the heck this is, but I mean, it kind of looks like it wants to fall off the table, right? Yeah, you're extremely overbought on the RSI. So, and you just had a massive move. So yeah, I think so. I mean, I think you can't go wrong with that, but it is obviously it's a risk because what we always say is you can always stay in the green in the overbought territory, and you could constantly be making higher highs, and it could just have a blow off top. So then that's bad. But I think you're playing it smart, and you know, maybe put a stop loss or something. I'm not really too sure. Bro, it will be so cool if you can get to 100K subscribers. I'll be like, I was here when he had less than 10K. Yo, we're going to live stream every day, man. We've been live streaming every single day this year. So, I don't see, you know, I don't see me stopping. So, I think we'll get more and more exposure, and I'll get put out in the algorithm like more and more. And it's just, you know, it's just getting that exposure in just some people that like this type of channel. But what I'm also going to do is I also want to start making content with like content that's outside of crypto, but it has to do with like me, you know, basically playing cards or, you know, things like that, or like showing off a collection and stuff like that, because ultimately, like, I want it to all tie into me as like a crypto influencer. Like, oh, me, I'm just somebody that bought that's a BTC maxi, so I'm just buying a whole bunch of BTC and that's it, and I make videos on it. Yeah, I have a stop loss. That's good. Tau too strong. I'm scared to attempt that one. Yeah, it is doing very good. It is also very strong right now, so I can understand that. I can see that. Are we getting any subscribers? No subscribers yet. Let's see. Oh my gosh, down 16%. We got a couple greens. Yeah, we got a couple greens in here. Rats is up 16%. Sign is down 21%. Wow. These are some nasty pullbacks, man. Like, imagine for a sign if you had bought anywhere up here 4 cents, 5 cents, and it just never ended up breaking out, and you just literally got rugged. Yeah, even Casper went up to 204, and now it's all the way back down to 33 where it was before it had this massive move. My resolve short is still printing money. Let's go. Wow, let's go, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'd say once you break this double bottom low, I'd say you're probably going to get a bigger capitulation. Yeah. Yeah, this thing does not look good. So you're just making lower highs right now, and you're still stuck in this downtrend. So bro, I plan to be a millionaire within the next 2 cycles. It's gonna be epic. Yo, I hope you become a millionaire in the next cycle, man. But yeah, I hope you do. I hope you achieve your goal, man. That's awesome. Jay's Dome says, can you check out Arc Block, please? Like up the live stream. Yo, Jay's Dome, welcome to the live stream, man. We used to look at Arc Block, especially when it went from 6 cents to like $3. Do you remember that? I remember seeing Arc Block back here on, yeah, like 6 cents, 7 cents on crypto.com. And then it had a massive run, man. This thing did a 75x. Yeah, so for Arc Block, it's actually respecting our area of support. So we said we had support at 15 cents 90, so I don't need to redraw the chart. It is respecting this area of support, and now you are getting a bounce. However, keep in mind that you are still in this downtrend, and this downtrend does coincide with previous support, which is flipped resistance now at 33 cents. So as a holder, you need to break 33 cents, invalidate this downtrend, and then we can start looking at for an uptrend and a bullish reversal. But until it breaks 33 cents, you can still even come back up to this level. Traders will be taking profits at that point. It could still come back down and retest these lows. So just be careful with Arc Block. Not financial advice, just my opinion. But if you're trading it, then obviously you would have bought here because this was support, and you would have had an opportunity to sell at 38% now, but up to 60% because it actually went up 60%. So, not financial advice, just my opinion. I appreciate you too, Jay's Dome. Thank you so much for engaging and coming by and being an awesome subscriber, man. Thank you. Bam. Let's get 89.80. 89.80. Imagine if I stay live until I get 9,000. ABT been a super disappointment. Glad I sold. Yeah, and what's crazy is that people don't think that that's going to happen with coins like Cardano. Cardano already did come back down to the lows, man. I think Cardano's going to go much lower. I think Cardano's going to go back down to 5 cents, 5 cents to 13 cents. And look at Shiba Inu, man. Shiba Inu's back at levels when I first bought, and I turned 4 grand into 20 grand back here. Like, I should put in $4,000 just for the meme, and yeah, and take out 20 grand when it gets up to 20K. It's insane, man. These coins are so bearish. So bearish. Oh, look, it's RoboCop. TKB. Nope. Any rugs? BP collect is down 23%. What's X and Y? Wow, NKN, bro. This thing's coming back to life. What's going on with NKN? How come we missed this? Yeah, look at this. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's going on with NKN? It just did a 500% move. This is a Coinbase coin. What's up, Fast Willie Jackson? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome. There's really nothing much going on right now, but wow, look at this. NKN blast from the past. Is OXT going up? Does that mean OXT is going up? Nope. OXT is recorded all-time lows 15 hours ago. Wow. This thing is cooked. Absolutely cooked. Wow. Hi from Portugal. What's up, Sandro? Welcome to live stream. Can you check grass? Yes, I can check grass for you. Oh my gosh, why is it down? Yeah, this is obviously you're trying to buy the bottom on this coin. I don't know how low it's gonna go. Yeah, I'll just do it here. Yeah, so you can see you're just stuck in a downtrend, and I mean, you can see you're stuck in this downtrend. You're making lower highs and lower lows. You've already came back up to this area of resistance, and you got rejected already, so 120 to 200% away, and you already came back and retested this area as resistance. So keep in mind, if you're a holder, you need to break this area for any sort of continuation. If you're a trader, this is where traders will be taking profits, and if you don't get over this area of resistance, then you will come back down. Excuse me. You will come back down and make a lower low and validate this downtrend that we're in. So just be careful with grass. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Busting me on. Thank you. I don't know why. Like, maybe it's like super dusty. My swamp cooler. It's like blowing all this like dirt around. See, what did I miss? Oh, NKN. taking a look at NKN on the live stream. So just be careful with NKN, and congratulations to whoever bought this low. Nobody really knows when the bottom is, and NKN just had a monster move. You just had a 571% move, so around almost a 600% move. So congratulations to whoever bought that. Now, in terms of the targets go, from the high to the low, you did come back up and retest resistance overhead at between 1 cent 60. Oops, what did I do? There we go. 1 cent 60 and around 4 cents, so it didn't quite go up to 4 cents. And now you can see that it is cooling off and you are getting some sort of correction and pullback. Keep in mind that the RSI is extremely overbought, so I wouldn't be buying NKN right now, especially given that you're still technically in this channel making lower highs and lower lows. In order to get some sort of major bullish reversal and confirmation, you would absolutely have to have levels stay over and break through 1 cent 60 to 4 cents. Once that happens, then we can start taking a look at the targets on the upside. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. That's a lot. It is. What motor is in that Scion sport car you were looking at the other day? It's a Boxer. It's a Boxer engine. So that car, there are 3 companies that came together and made that car. So it was Scion, Subaru, and Toyota. So that's the last year of that car because the car got discontinued, okay? But the car got discontinued. However, the Subaru kept their version of it. So the Subaru now has the BRZ, and then Toyota has the Toyota 86. Yo, Chris with a MFK, welcome to the live stream, man. Yo, welcome to the live stream, Chris. I haven't seen you in a while, man. I hope you're doing well. What size motor? I think it's like a 4 liter, right? Like a 2.0 4 liter, or yeah, 4 cylinder. What am I saying? 4 liter. 2.0 liter 4 cylinder. That's what it is. It's a Boxer engine. Gives you about 200 horsepower, 205 horsepowers. Doing good, accumulating. I hope you bought NKN, because NKN just did a 600% move, man. Cool little car. I used to have that car. I want a car. I want to buy a car, like my old car back, but then I'm like, okay, you know what? I could always do that after I end up figuring out like if I can buy a house or not. So trust me, I'd rather have the house than the car. Or if my YouTube gets really big, then I could use that ad revenue. Maybe I could get sponsorship. Maybe I could get a sponsorship or something. That'd be pretty cool. Like a nice luxury car sponsorship. But why would we give you a sponsorship? You only have 9,000 subscribers. Yeah, well, every great YouTuber had to start somewhere. Hello. Toyota makes great 4-cylinder. Yeah, so I actually had the I had the 2016, and then I also had the 2019 Toyota 86. Both very great cars, except I didn't want to have a car payment, so I ended up selling it. And then I got in both times, which it's so funny because both times I sold my car, and then I got a nice small Scion TC hatchback, and the car, like, the whole purpose was to stop spending money like on car payments. But literally every single year I had that, and I had that for 2 years, it broke down. And I was like, dude, what the hell? Like, the point was that I was trying not to spend any money, and I was spending like $1,000 on repair. This is $1,500, like, freaking scam. But um, it's funny because I did it again, and now so far the expenses haven't been that much. It's like it's still pretty good, like as far as cost wise goes. But so far on the car, I bought it in November of 2023, which is funny because that's when I started doing the YouTube, started live streaming and stuff. Um, November 2023, and from November 2003 to now, I've spent $1,400 fixing it, which isn't bad, right? $1,400 in almost going on 3 years is not bad. It's like $600 a year or $500 a year. So, but the second it starts getting to that point where it's like, oh, like two big expenses coming up, then it's like, ooh, do I really want to spend like what the car is worth to fix it, or what am I gonna do? So, which is crazy because I also take very good care of my cars, but I guess there's just nothing I can do about it. I guess I take very good care of my cars when they're new, but when I buy used older cars like I did, it's not like I know how the previous owner took care of their car. Because I get everything done with my car. I have my car is super clean. Chris says NKN, I'm building spell position. So, oh, you still have spell. How's spell doing? I haven't looked at spell in a very long time. Yeah, I haven't looked at spell in a very long time, and you're still sitting at these lows. So, I mean, you're looking at a 235% move to the upside. Maybe you'll get an NKN move, man. Yo, imagine if you wake up tomorrow and you get an NKN move and you just get a God candle like this that spawns in, and you get a 500% move. Damn, man. I hope that happens for you, man. That would be sick. Flufin says, I have a 2010 Toyota Tacoma two-wheel drive. It has 2.7 liters, four-cylinder. Nice. A lot of people like Toyota Tacomas. They're very reliable. I'm going to have to replace it in the next few years. No, man, you don't have to replace it. Dude, my car's a 2008. My car's a 2008. It has 139,000 miles. I actually checked because I thought it was 149,000 miles, but it has 139,000 miles. So, it's not bad. Yo, Chris waiting for this NKN move. Maybe OXT will have a move like that too. Or Elon. Even though I'm in neither of these now. Me too, brother. Yes. I hope you get it. We have 18 votes in. We have 78% of the chat is having fun. We have 22% of the chat says no. That's not good. Anything else I can make a video on? Pain. What's this? Oh wow, pain token. It's not bad. 179% move, okay. What's your view on XCN? It's just stuck. Yeah, it's just stuck in between resistance and support. So I don't really see it. I don't really see big moves on XCN coming until we break 74 to 1 cent. Once we break 2074 to 1 cent, then you're looking at a continuation and a breakout out of this downtrend. But until we break this area, you're just looking at consolidation and establishing a floor, hopefully over 2041. Give me a second, I need to clear my throat. All right. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. That's nice. All right, let's see. Let's read the chats. For the world AI, I think near and virtuals are good alternatives. What do you think? We could take a look at both near and virtuals for you. Fast Willie says Elon will change the game. Just wait and see. I think so. I think Elon's going to do good. Elon has one of the best locked liquidity to market cap ratios in all of crypto. So much locked liquidity. It's also on a lot of exchanges, and Binance holds a lot of Dogelon Mars. So I would maybe expect, like we've been saying, hopefully Dogelon gets like a listing soon. But I hope it happens soon, because that would be a game changer if Binance lists, or if Robinhood lists Elon Dogelon Mars. I still have my near and virtuals. I am down so much on near protocol. Wow. Hey, at least you're not at the bottom. That's not bad. Yeah, so for near, I mean, I don't need to change anything with near. So hopefully you've double bottomed and you're just waiting to break this area of resistance overhead. Keep in mind, this is exactly what happened last time, okay? So even last time, you unfortunately kept getting stuck at resistance overhead, and then you capitulated because price couldn't break out. So the same thing is valid here, and you're looking at between $1.79 to $1.87, which as of today is around a 50 to 138% move. You're still in this downtrend though, so you're still technically validating this downtrend, making lower highs and lower lows. So if you don't break this area, then I do think that you are going to come down and have one more capitulation. So not financial advice, just my opinion. Once you break that, then we can start taking a look at the targets on the upside, kind of like what we did with Tau. And then virtuals protocol. So virtuals, nothing has changed. The last time it's been such a long time that we've actually drawn this, but we said, hey, if you put in a bottom here, which you did, once you break resistance overhead at 74 cents to $1.07, the 618, which we have circled here, is the next target. So you did technically come up and tag it. However, you did get a sell-off, and now you're just in this downtrend, and you're still making lower highs and lower lows. So you do need to break this area of resistance overhead at 74 to $1.07 still. Once you break that, then you're looking at targets on the upside, retesting double top at $1.95, double top at 514, and then all-time highs up to $24. I don't know how high it's going to go, but it's not bad. I think you're still over the macro 236. Yeah, you're actually over the macro 236, sorry, 382, which is 61 cents. So as long as virtual stays over 61 cents, then you do have a shot at getting a reversal and start printing all-time highs and higher highs. But I'd say that if you do break below 61 cents, then you're at risk at capitulating, and then obviously we'll look at support at that point if it does happen. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And yeah. Adam is my other alt. Oh man, you actually, damn, that's crazy, man. Freaking Adam. Cosmos. I mean, I remember seeing this listed, and it went from like $3 to $8 in one day on Coinbase when it got listed on Coinbase. I just can't believe, like, literally exchanges are using us for exit liquidity. That's what it seems like. Because how is it possible that a coin could come out? Like, who has the coin, right? Who has the coin? So if a coin comes out and then it gets listed on Coinbase at $3, how is it possible that the coin can actually go below $3, right? How is it possible? It's a scam. Literally, we're just retail is used as exit liquidity on exchanges. That's my theory. It's just brutal. It's really brutal. And sometimes you get these like nice little wakes up so that the exchanges can say, hey, you could have made money. But I don't know. I'm not buying it. Duchess. Welcome, Duchess. Up now. Can you look at Kita? KTA. Yeah, we could take a look at this. I don't know if anything has changed from the last time that we looked at this, but I can take a look. Yeah, so it did. Look, yeah. Okay, so for Kita, we had resistance overhead. So like we always say, hey, if you want to sell now, at least you're not selling the bottom, which is exactly why I sold my Dojo on Mars temporarily for the time being. Don't yell at me for doing that. And you did get rejected here, and unfortunately, price couldn't break this area. So what do we say happens? Come down and make a lower low. That's exactly what happened. So right now on the macro time frame, you still have resistance overhead at between 22 to 33 cents. I mean, buying now is a complete shot in the dark. What I will say is that you are extremely oversold, so maybe you do get some sort of relief rally. I just don't know how high it's gonna go. So if you're trading it and you're buying now, then it might go up 10%, 20%, which is all good trades, but I don't know how high it's gonna go. And then obviously if you're holding it, then it needs to break that area of resistance. And then we can start taking a look at the macro targets on the upside. Not financial advice, just my opinion. What's up, Knights of Insomnia? Welcome. Sandra says, I lived in Qatar for a few years and I had a Toyota FJ Cruiser. One of the best cars I've ever owned for enjoying the dunes. I had great times with that car. Here in Portugal, they don't sell them new. Dan, you were living in Qatar? How come you left Qatar? Yep, gotta be smart and learn the game. Gotta find a gem, bet heavy on it. Sandro says there are 2 or 3 used ones, but I love the car. The only problem here is the price of fuel. How much is fuel there? It can't be more than California, man. I have really stopped driving because it's actually crazy. I mean, luckily I don't have to drive anywhere, but I mean, just the gym and, you know, groceries and just the necessities and stuff. But yo, I haven't filled up my tank in, let me see. I haven't filled up my tank, and this is why, because I'm like, wait, what the hell? I had to cut back on a lot of expenses, unnecessary expenses, which is good, actually. $57. Bro, I drive a Toyota Corolla that's 12 gallons or 11 gallons. I paid $57.77. I think I paid like over $5 but per gallon. But right now I'm looking, and our gas station right now next to us is $6.39. And I know you guys are like wondering, oh my God, it has to be Chevron. No, it's not Chevron or it's not Shell. It's just a normal, like, it's the cheapest gas here. And it's like $6.30. So I would, oh, so yeah, the last time I filled my tank, it was $55. And I filled it on March 10th. Sorry, I filled it on, yeah, March 10th. So it's been 16 days since I filled up my tank. But if I fill up now, and luckily I still have some gas left, but if I fill up now, it's like it'll be more than $60. It's what is it? So what would $6.30 times 11 be? So yeah, it's literally $10 more from 16 days ago. So I wish I would have. I just didn't think like it was gonna go up. I didn't think it was gonna keep going up. 630 times 11. Yeah, it would be like $70 for unleaded, for not even for premium, just for unleaded, man. It's a scam. What a joke. Here, the price is around €2.25 per liter. Wait, per liter? How many liters are in a gallon? How many liters are in a gallon? So 3.78. Oh my God. So this. Hold on. So 3.78. Let me do a calculator. Give me a second. Okay, so 3.78 times 2.25. So you're paying $8.50 per gallon, bro. What the hell? Wait, what's the conversion rate? Euro to USD. 850 euro is $9.80. How are people not revolting, bro? What the heck? $9.80 per gallon in where you are, man. Yo, that's crazy. I wouldn't even have a car. Yeah, I did the math, Floofin. It's literally $9.80 per gallon. Dude, that's crazy. Sandro, what are you doing, man? What is happening right now between the US and Iran is causing prices to skyrocket? Yeah, that's true. The Iran war, Iran-US war. All right, let's put a gas poll. A gas poll. Gas here in Ontario is $1.57. Wait, Floofin, your gas is $1.57 Canadian? Or is it $1.57 USD? Well, obviously it's Canadian. Let me see. CAD to USD. So 157. So it's $1.13 per. No way. You're actually trolling, Floofin. There's no way your gas is $1.13, man. Like $1.57 Canadian. That's insane. I would drive a Hummer, bro. If gas was that cheap, I would definitely drive a Hummer. Yo, David, welcome to the end of the live stream. We actually just hit the hour mark. We had pretty good churn out. I mean, we had consistently around, what is it, around 15 to 19 viewers in here. That's not bad given that everything's going down and you just printed a giant red candle on BTC. So Sandro pays $3.52 per liter. I pay, oh, you pay $1.53 per liter. Okay, so that means that it's $1.13 and then $1.13 times 3.78. Let me do a calculator. $1.13, 113 times 3.78. What the heck? $1.13 times 3. So you pay $4.27. Dude, that's still lower, man. Yeah, that's still lower. It's still lower than $6. That's crazy. $6, man. I remember back in the day when I was in high school, gas was like $1.85. Oh my gosh, yeah, dude, that's crazy. I had a Mazda Protege, like a green sedan or whatever, or like a small car. It was a Mazda Protege. Let me see if I could show you guys a picture. Mazda Protege. Yeah, this was literally the car, actually.
This is Lovable, the AI app builder that turns ideas into reality. From small side projects to enterprise tools, from consumer apps to platforms that scale.
Oh my gosh, you guys have to watch the ad, really.
One card, two ways to pay.
This was literally my car. It was green too. Yeah, this was the car.
Own a Mazda 3.
Yeah, this was the car. This was my first car. I spent
Mainly the fact
I think I bought this car. I score kept in high school, and I refed and coached like at like the rec center that was very close to where I lived, and I saved up enough money to buy that car, and I bought it for $1,500. And I remember, bro, I used to fill up my tank, and it used to be like between $20 and $25 to fill up that tank. It's just crazy. Just okay, like I could go in, like I could literally go in Chevron and hand them a $20 bill, and I would actually get money back. Like, oh, like I would have to go in and be like, oh, hey, like my tank filled. You didn't convert to gallons? I did. So a dollar. So it's 3.78 liters, right? So $1. So it's $4.20 or $4.30 per gallon for USD. Canadian, it's more. Canadian, you pay CAD to USD. Canadian, you pay. Let's see. Oh wait. Oh, Canadian is more. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, it's $4.40 USD, but you pay $6 Canadian per gallon. That's what it is. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? No chewing on the wires. Do you want to die? Like what? Hello? It's okay, but don't do that again. All right, let's see. My cat is literally chewing and going crazy behind my monitor. I'm hoping she's not chewing my mic or camera cord. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem, but in general, life in Portugal is expensive and salaries are low. The minimum wage in Portugal is around 920 euros per month. How much is that? Euros to USD. 920. Damn, man, that's 1,000 USD per month. That is pretty low. Is the cost of living low besides paying $10 per gallon of gas? I had a rental Protege once. It was a very fun car to drive. Yeah, it was nice. It was alright. Yes, $4 something USD. Yeah, $6 Canadian. Let's see. We've been live for an hour and 5 minutes. I think, yeah, I mean, this is very, very, very slow, slow live stream today, but we've been live for an hour, so I did do my hour for the night. I think we're going to call it here. So with BTC, just remember 67. I think that if 67 breaks, we are going to get a bigger capitulation down. I don't know. We have to redraw the chart, which I'm going to do at that point. And then if we somehow get some sort of major move up, then you need to break 72 first and foremost, and then make that next higher high, which needs to be over 67,000. Sorry, 76,000, not 67. But anyways, underneath it's going to be 67. Overhead it's going to be 72. So we'll kind of gauge where it's going on tomorrow's live stream. But thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate all the members, all the subscribers, all the super chat. Thank you so much for all of your support. I greatly appreciate it. We will be live again tomorrow, same time, around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope to see everybody in tomorrow's live stream. Have a great night and enjoy your day tomorrow. Happy Friday in advance, and I'll see everybody